What are we going to find in today's Inkblot? Okay, so we have a bit of green on the screen. It helps to have some green on the screen. And what I want to do today with my random ink drawing is I want to shake things up because I've done 2 of these so far. And the first one, I think this one is beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's some dogs, and it's got energy, and it's weird, and it's violent, and it's uncomfortable, and I absolutely love that because I love that shit. Then we got another one, which is baby steps, and that is dark. Again, I actually like it. But when I was drawing that and talking about it, I sort of fell into this sort of meditation on death and on my own mortality. And I mumbled and stumbled and fumbled a lot. And that's something I want to be doing, that I'm going to be doing. But it's not something that I want to do all the time. And it's when you're doing these daily projects, or this won't be daily, this will be 3 times a week project, but still it will be very frequent. And I'm drawing real time, I'm talking, I'm coming up with everything on the fly, even if I in the future will have some drawings that will be halfway planned and some dialogue that will be research if I'm doing a myth or something like that. It will be all improvised on the spot while drawing, talking, and it's difficult. And I don't want to make it too difficult on myself. And I also don't want to be locked into just, being so moody, because I love this shit. I absolutely, dark art brings a smile on my face. But silly art also does it. So I thought I would do something silly today. I have no idea what, but I want it to be silly. So I'm starting with just filling out some of the green here so that it's more with a little bit of a darker color. I still don't know what it is. And then maybe I should take some advice from myself, because I'm doing a drawing course called Mastering Ink with Negative Space. Mastering Ink through Negative Space. And you can sign up for the waiting list. The link will be in the comments, not in the comments, in the description. And one of the exercises I'm doing is, of course, the ink monster exercise. And the easiest type of ink monster I describe is, or I show how to do, is when you just place 2 cartoony round eyes on something, and then you find the monster. And now, going from not knowing what this was at all, we have some weird eyes, and we have this, which has to be a nose shape, and then we can find a mouth shape. And what I'm doing here is I'm using the green as a third color. So this will be, the white paper is one of the colors or tones, and then I will go over with black ink, but in the middle between the black and the white, you have this third tone, this middle tone, and that's the green. And that gives me a lot of room to play around with shapes and with even with things like perspective. And to actually, yeah, to plan the drawing before finishing it. And also to reconsider my plans. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting this a fragment of a text in my mind. I want to do something, smile to the world, or greet the day with a smile, something like that. And I just want, because this smile is so creepy, that I think that would be a fun contrast, I think. So I'm trying to figure out what the text will be while just doodling around with ways to underscore whatever the yeah, whatever the text will be. I still have a little bit time to figure out the text. So let's start with the eyes, and I'm thinking these big, empty, white eyes is the perfect thing, and I'm thinking this is fun. um, ooh. Now I sort of discovered new shapes in the art through the line work. That is exciting. Hmm. And I want to keep some. I don't want to fill everything in. I want to have the negative space sort of have you fill a lot of it in with your mind's eye. Oh, I don't know if I like this anymore. Yes, let's it's becoming more and more grotesque. Let's see. And I'm still contemplating the text. Smile, motherfucker. Smile, you bastard. Greet the day with a smile. Greet every day. Smile as if you deserve it. Smile as if your life depended on it. Smile as... Now I'm liking the face again. And this is one of the interesting things about art, is you go through these, even if you're working on meticulously planned and research work where you're using references and models and everything is just planned to the nth degree, or if you're doing something which is just like this, which just starts appearing that all your work will go through these phases, or at least all my work goes through these phases where I go from really hating it to loving I go from loving the potential of it to hating the actuality of it, to loving the potential of it, to hating the actuality of it, again and again. And that's just the way it goes. I like that he has a skull t-shirt, and I want to keep this simple, like this. I don't want a lot of these small, this. I don't want these small hints that I did an outline first. I wanted to feel like I did it in a single brushstroke, even though I didn't. Same here. I love these feet, these legs, and some silly feet. Okay, I love drawing silly feet. I have it from so many of my favorite artists, going up from the Franquin, the French artist of Garçon, or Vigo as we called it in Norway, or Sam Keith did awful feet. Mark Silvestri did some fantastic awful feet, and Don Martin from Mad Magazine, such magnificent feet. So I love those kind of hyper silly feet and arms and legs and limbs. I'm loving this guy now. Smile, 'cause somebody might be watching. Wonderful anatomy on the fingers here. Sausage fingers. Yeah, this is a cool guy. And what more do we need here? It's an urban guy. So we'll have some urban silhouettes, like almost a townscape, cityscape in the background, just because I like giving the characters some background. Now it makes it pop. It makes it look more like a completed work in some sense. I don't know why. Even if you just have a tiny line or a tiny shadow or anything like that, something to just make it pop a little bit more from the paper is something I enjoy putting. This isn't, it's not quite a city background. I like that it becomes less and less green. Let's see if we can do it a little bit more subtly. Yeah, he is an urban thing, and well, I think that will be my text here. Smile to the world, and just a very general advice. Smile to the world. And ... do I know what that means? No, absolutely not. I have no idea. And that's the fun part. And then we'll try to rough up the letters. I like that. I like that. And we'll have that as it will continue there. That will continue there. And we'll go have those rough like that. That little line wasn't good, but we'll fix it in. We won't fix it in post. Nothing will be fixed in post. These will be exactly how they will be. That's the point. Smile to the world and dot, dot, dot. Okay. That was our random ink drawing number 3. And so I just got an idea while drawing this, is that one thing I can do to make this exciting for myself and to make good art is that sometimes I can, instead of desperately, wait, that's the drawing wasn't finished. Need some like this, and then we need to do the same with yeah, there, that's good, something like that, and one little dot with black as well. Just get it a little bit more lively. Perfect. Yeah, so my idea was that instead of, if I'm noticing that I need a day where I just want to draw something silly, then maybe sometimes I can start by getting some sort of quote or other, writing a one-liner, and then doing an illustration for that from randomness. So same as now, but just a tiny bit of a different process. Random ink drawing. 003. We'll see how many of these I can make. This piece of art will, of course, be available for free use under a Creative Commons attribution license, so you can use it in any way you want. This could be a t-shirt. Maybe we should make this a t-shirt. If we make it a t-shirt, then you will get that at denungeherrholm.com, where you can pay for it, or you can download for free and make your own t-shirt, or you can even sell your own t-shirt. If you think all of this is cool, then support by buying my art, or by going to patreon.com/kimholm and supporting me there, or yeah, on Patreon these videos will come out a great bit earlier than they're released on YouTube. And also where is my mind? Where is my mind? My mind is in the fact that I haven't drunk enough coffee this morning. What was I thinking? Yes, sign up for the waiting list for the ink course. Support on Patreon. Use free art. Subscribe! All that YouTube jazz. See you next time.